Okay. A big one. I'm reading this because I never remember anything, as most of you know. A big welcome today with everyone, and what a great idea. Our children came up with today. This nice place to be and a nice bunch of people to be there. Previous parties generally involved about 20 to 30 family and friends. It's always been fun. This time they included people who played golf, bridge, tennis, breakfast buddies and friends we have known for many years but don't always see them currently. Include the Euro Rendels, and that makes an extra delight. And the Rendels, as you all know, I think most of you know them around here by now.
When your name is mentioned,
Chrissy and I are pleased to see so many of you making it the 20-45-minute trip up here. As you can see, Lynn and John's backyard is ideal for the occasion. Here's a background of our family. My parents in Edinburgh had 3 kids. Bill, Dorothy and I. Bill, my brother, went down to England, met a great lady, Dee, and married this gem. And she is, isn't she?
Yeah.
Bill's health is good, but not now does he cross the sea. However, we did see them 2 years ago in Jamaica when Keith and Henny married, and last year for his 40th birthday. Also, Bill and Dee's kids live in England and are reasonably close to each other. How close are they?
About a couple of hours apart.
About 50 miles?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's a real joy to see the families today. Dr. Melanie, of my brother, is the type of person that makes you feel happy to be with her, and she's always bubbling with joy and laughing. That's you. Her son Dominic is in England, and her daughter Gabrielle is in Australia. Son Mark is a financial business, and his partner have privated into the top 100 companies over in the UK, which is a real good thing. It's very nice. His wife Lee played golf on the Friday directly a couple of days ago from Pearson with Mark. She made some great long straights. I asked her if she would teach me, because I think she thought I was just too long gone. His son James is in university, and he came up from Chicago. Yeah, he'd been sent down from the university. They sent him down there, did they?
Manchester. He's in Manchester in the UK. Yeah. He has a year over in the States in Chicago.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, good. The daughter Kate couldn't make it today. Daughter Katrina is a lot like her sister, always sparkling and happy and fun to be with. Katrina is married to Anthony, a very knowledgeable fellow who has successfully created several retirement homes. Their son Felix is young, he's 8, but he sure asks some intelligent questions. I hope he stops asking me. Dorothy, who likes to be known as Sis, met Tom Joyce about 67 years ago and married him about 2 years later and went to Troon on the Scottish west coast. They're still in the same house, which is on the road to the Royal Troon about a K away. I played there last year, and I'll be glad to talk to anybody about it, but don't ask my score, please. Sis is a perfectionist, and I recall going to a picnic, and she required several days to make cookies, etc. The cutlery was never short of a knife or 1 or 2 many spoons, but it was a good picnic. Tom was a local doctor, and he was a quiet chap who likes to read, and had a large collection of early cameras. Some of them were really Leicas and stuff like that. The 5th one that was ever produced. Dorothy and Tom have not been able to do the trips for a few years because of ill health. They have 4 kids, Roland in Brampton, Ontario, Edith in France, Hillary in Scotland, and Ray in the US. Since Roland is in Ontario, we get to see them from time to time. Not enough sometimes.
Agreed.
And he has been very successful in the Royal Bank. Rowan's wife Anne assists with kids at the school. The kids are lucky because Anne will be sure they've got the best help. They have 2 children. Nicola married to Mike, and they have 2 kids, and Braden and Lima. And son Mike and his fiancée Alicia look like they will get hitched soon.
No pressure.
No pressure.
They're well matched anyway. When the Joyces and the Rendals get together, it's a riot. The decibels would wipe the sound out of a 747 taking off. That's just about true. Now we get to Christy and I. It's almost 70 years since I saw Christine. She was walking along the road in our neighbourhood, and hers too. And from about 50 yards away, I was taken with her. She was super duper. You know, super duper in the old days, really good. As I racked my little brain on what I could talk to her about, nothing was hitting me until a few feet away I saw a brooch on her label, on her lapel. Excuse me, what kind of plane is that? It's a Super Fortress. I said, where'd you get it? She said, from my cousin Alistair in Toronto, which is quite a way of life in those days, you know. You would think that this brooch would be carefully kept in a safe place, but some years ago it got lost. When I and Christine have a conflict, 9 out of 10 times, I'm to blame, and I'm not too sure about number 10. I can easily think that Christine might, after a disagreement, toss the brooch into the garbage, murmuring, "This is all your fault, you miserable little plane." We've been fortunate. We have 3 great kids who really are good. And Keith was born in Vancouver, BC, and in a few weeks, he and Henny are going back to BC, probably Victoria. Henny is a good chef, and she has coaxed me into eating food I've never tried before, and had to admit it was good. I was hard, but it was true. Her son Jesse has a good computer knowledge, and his sister Sasha is into advertising. It hit me recently why Keith's going to the BC. He has a father who almost daily says, "Keith, the computer is down. The TV has gone in the window. Why does the GPS not accept the address?" And you know, when I look at Craig, I see him trembling. I may have to take over. Anyway, Lynn was born in Brandon, Manitoba, and has been married to John Ackrow for 21 years. John can tackle almost anything. And as you can see around what he's done, if you go into the house and see around the house the things he's done, incredible, really incredible. And he is in the financial field and has a great knowledge of that too. Linda is a super organizer. Kind of handy for the party today. She also just passed some financial exams 3 weeks ago. Their son Scott and daughter Charlene are great kids, easy to get along with. Scott likes hockey and soccer, and Charlene is into the national dancing. Craig was born in Burlington, Ontario, married to Lynn for 18 years. I think it's that, something like that. Lynn is in the Royal Bank, but is a multi-task person. I recall one night, Craig and 3 of his friends were trying to build something from the instructions and had come to a premature stop. Lynn had been knitting, watching some TV, and reading a book. Casually picked up the instructions. These guys, and after a few minutes, told the boys how to continue. All 3 of them at the same time said, "Yeah, that's what I thought too." Craig, who is the manager of Zare's Bakery, is the ultimate sports and games guy. He can miss a 3-putt twice and remain calm. Someone close to him can do the same thing and then ask Craig, which way did my putter go? He's a great fellow to emulate and slowly getting better. Their kids, Shannon and Blake, are doing well. It's good to see how well the two cousins get along with the other two cousins. Shannon is a terrific dancer, and both of them have other interests, but Blake likes hockey and soccer the most. Christine's brother Stuart McTaggart and his wife Lorraine are in Bowness in Scotland. Don't ask me where it is. It's in between Edinburgh and Glasgow. Stuart comes over most years, and many of our golf buddies have met him several times. You've seen him, you've known him.
Yes, I have, yeah.
Lorraine has some medical problems with her ears, and it hinders her from joining us here. But it's getting better. Both of them are gentle people, and we saw them last year. Stuart drives for Securicar, a company that does all sorts of bonds and stuff, you know. And a while ago, he received a certificate for 1 million miles without an accident. Wow. Can you imagine me doing that?
Wouldn't do that in fishing on our own.
Some of my long-time friends are here today. There's Clive Signer. Where's Clive? Where the heck is he?
Hiding.
Now, he's somebody who would help anybody at any time. He really would. He's that way inclined. He has a little pop-up trailer which we use 3 times a year, camping, 3 days, golfing, swimming, etc. Don Keith, where's Don? There's Don, close to Clive there. Who has written a book, writes articles to the newspaper, recently had a story about Aristotle printed in these, what's the name of the thing? Got to go Inquirer. He plays tennis and bridge and cycles more than he uses his car. Pete Denemy, generous, staunch churchman. Where are you?
Over here.
Over here. Oh, there he is. He's ready to leave. And a good golfer. And this year, his son, Richard, had the thrill to play with Paige Mackenzie. I don't know if all of you know about the LPGA playing in Grey-Silo, but it was set up by Manulife, and a few of us went up there, and it's great to watch 8 out of the top 10 lady golfers in the world. It was just magnificent. So it's his son actually got to play with one of them, and I haven't really talked to you enough about it. I'd like to hear more about it. They're friends from Mutual Life in Quadra, and it's really good to get chatting with them when you haven't seen them for a while. Christine's friends from a way back, Stella Cairns from Scotland, Giselle Denemy, Florence Foster, Joyce Crerar, in that area. And I used some of the names that they don't used to use nowadays. But anyway, you know who it will be. Ladies from the tennis, golf, Trogossen are also here. Enjoy the rest of the party. It's delightful having you here. And a big thank you to our hosts and their families and their friends who had to set it up. And that is Linda and John, Keith and Henny, and Craig and Lynn. Thanks to them. Okay, folks, back to the It could be better.
No, I mean that.
Okay, then.